I'm increasingly confused about shaving alum, and is alum simply alum? There's 2 blocks of alum here, and as you can see, one block is a considerably nicer colour than the other one. Actually, that doesn't show up that well, but the top one, oh well, you can see that. Maybe I'll switch that off altogether. The bottom one is a kind of dirty brown colour, which I suspect is made by dirty water, unfiltered water, which isn't that much of a bad thing because unfiltered water still has all the minerals and everything in it. Although we'll come on to that in a minute. And that's a much cleaner affair. I can almost see my finger through the end of that. Don't know whether you can see that. Yeah, you can see that on the camera as well. So you'd see my finger running through it. On this, you can't see through it at all because it's just too muddy, it's just too dark. And I suspect the difference is filtered water. One of them having had all the crud and some of the minerals taken out by the filtration process, and the cheaper block of alum still has all the goodness of the water in it. However, all is not well with this block of alum. I bought them 3 for £6. They come in a box like this, and this is a new one. Let me try and, once I do that, it doesn't want to come out of the packet. Okay, I'm gonna have to tease this out. I'm gonna have to cajole it. Come on, you come out. I know you want to come out. Come on. Maybe not. Yeah, it's stuck in there because it's just too. They've just been forced into these little boxes. There you go. And there's a block of alum, there's an imperfection in it, that doesn't matter. When I weighed the block of alum before I used it, it's supposed to be 100 gram, it's now 96 grams. It was 96 grams new before I used it, sorry. Which is okay, I'm not going to argue about 4 grams. However, this is the 3rd block, and it's still just as dirty. This was bought with the rest of them on it was dispatched by the company on the 7th of May. So let's just say it took 3 days, 4 days to get here. It's now the 25th of May. I've had this for a maximum of 15 days. Let's say I've used this 13 times in that time, maybe even only 12 times. And that now fits in the box with a gap and comes out of there without a problem. The weight of this is now 85 grams. It has lost 11 grams in 2 weeks. And that shocked me because I don't know about alum, but these things are supposed to last a year, according to some of the reviews. And I don't know whether that's true or not. This little block of alum here is that. It's Fatakari alum. And again, this isn't an expensive block of alum. But I've been using this for about 2 months, and I know one of them has the wrapper on and one of them doesn't, but there is the difference between these is kind of indiscernible. I mean, there's a difference there. I can't really do that on camera. That's not really a good comparison, but the difference between these two is negligible. The difference between these two, although they're misshaped, is huge. I haven't weighed the other ones because that's still in the packet, and I'm just wondering whether alum is cheap because it's basically full of bulking agent. The cheaper you buy them, the more bulking agent they put in there, the more crap there is in the water. This one, again, you can't see through it. I love this little I like that packaging. I just love that. But this sort of stuff just surprised me. Why is that a different colour to that, and why is it not lasting as long as I thought it should? Just look at the difference in the colour. Now what I intend to do is just test it. I'm just going to use it. I know the date I bought it, I know the date I started using it. I don't shave every day, although I do probably shave 6 out of 7. And I will get back to you when that reaches a point where it's too small to use, and we will see exactly how long that takes to get used up. Then what I intend to do is buy a more expensive bar of alum, something closer to that colour, and I'm going to see how long that takes to wear down. And I suspect on this little trial I've done so far, what I think is going to happen is that the expensive bar is going to far outpace the cheaper one, which is going to confirm my suspicion that potassium sulfate isn't simply potassium sulfate. This is probably the expensive ones are probably a denser crystal. The water is better. It's been formed in a better environment. It's probably better. I'm not sure whether it works better, but it lasts longer. I mean, the cheap one still stings. If you cut yourself, I'm not saying that it doesn't work any less better. I'm just saying that the more expensive ones, I think, may be better value for money. But we shall see later.